Right, let's do this. So we nuked, right? Well, I mean, so let's start with if, right? So I did not think we would go that low that fast, but for if you recall yesterday, I was speaking about this area, which is wave 2 of extended wave 5 retracement, which we reached in one day. So what else is interesting to note for this drop? We reached this area right there, which was, I mean, major resistance, support, major level. Also, this area, it's the wave 4 of a previous degree, right? And in Elliott wave, usually your wave 4 should retrace to the level of wave 4 of a previous degree. So this wave 4 blue should retrace into the level of this wave 4 red, which is the wave 4 of a previous degree, which we did here. Another thing which I find interesting is that we wicked just below this level and this level right there. So we took all this liquidity before bouncing. And yeah, I do believe the low is in. I mean, this thing, it really does have like Corona drop vibes. Really. It really recalls me that, and I was tweeting it in real time when we were at the bottom. Also, on shorter time frame, I tweeted that thing on the bear nest. Yeah, so right when it was happening, right? In shorter time frame, it's crazy how much this looks like the Corona drop, right? So we had the huge drop to liquidate everybody, then a bounce, 62% bounce, bottom to top, 62% into this very shorter block, then you dump again to the 382 fib level with a 17-18% dump here, bounce, sideways, which here we skipped, and then dump into the 618 level again before you bounce. So I mean, obviously this helped some of you, because like it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy, like our textbook, it's exactly the same that what we did during this coronavirus jump. So yeah, I think for me it looks good for bottom on if. And besides, on higher time frame, like besides the coronavirus jump, for me which was here, right? It also recalls me something else, which is right there, this thing. I think we are there, guys. I think we are exactly there. So maybe let's go in smaller time frame. So 1 2 3 4 5 3 4 5. Right, we have subdivision here. 1 2 3 A B C D E triangle 4 5. So triangle in your wave 4 here. Then huge dump, 66% dump. Where? Into the wave 4 of a previous degree. And from there, consolidation in a triangle, wave 4, before the last leg of the bull market. I think this is exactly what we are doing right now. Exactly this. 50% dump. So yeah, I think, and into the wave 4 of a previous degree, I think that it's very likely we're gonna make some sort of triangle here. So you know, you can just do that. go there if you want to know what to expect. And try to scale this. More or less, right? It's hard to scale it exactly at the right size. Here you go. Target, yeah, 10k, give or take, right? So until September triangle, yeah, why not? Then last push during the end of the year. That seems pretty much what I would expect for the last bit of this bull run on ETH. So yeah, that was for Ethereum. I mean, again, like, you know, it's really like huge dump, then this huge pump from the low. If you think we're gonna take again this low, I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, I think the low is in. I think the low is in. No, I don't think we're gonna just, you know, scam pump from there, but consolidation. If you did not enter at the bottom, I think you're probably gonna have more time. Right now we arrive below this pinkish EMA, so I do expect it's gonna act a bit as a resistance in the short run, but then you're gonna have probably another chance to accumulate a bit lower, I think, and then yeah, sideways before we keep bumping for the end of this bull run. So that's my take on ETH. Yeah, let's go to Bitcoin now. So Bitcoin, pretty similar. Huge dump, huge pump after the week. I think we're not gonna see this low again. I think the low is in. So this EMA, the purple one that I added on the chart, it's the 55 EMA weekly. Something that, you know, when you dump from very high compared to this EMA, like, it's pretty tough to come from very high and just, you know, break through it like if it was not there. When you come from, like, you can break when you're not that high, but when you come from very, very high above it, it's very hard to just break through it. So here, like same thing here, yeah, pretty tough support here, like to break through it. It's probably not gonna happen, I would say. So the Elliott current now, 1, 2, 3, probably triangle 4, I would say. I don't know, no, probably not 200k, but something like this. So in terms of Elliott, this wave 3 was 1, 2, 3, 4, ending diag in the 5th. So where did we retrace? Wave 4 of the previous degree, right? And yeah, I mean, also another thing is triangles. It's often that they start with this ABC with a super long C wave. When you see something like this, like it's and with a huge bounce, especially like this after, it's really like reminding me of the start of the A wave of a triangle. So I do expect the same thing here as on ETH. Triangle, probably, I mean, we'll see, but I would really expect something like this, yeah. Triangle wave 4, wave 5 to finish. Maybe another way to show you this, so this chart of previous bull run, it's Nano. So here, yeah, you're at the stage where, well, you hate your life, right? Bear market is on, bull market is done. 90% drop, that hurts. And then what happens? You start consolidating. So what do you see there? Probably wave 4 somewhere. Let's Okay, so that's the main degree of trend. Then you have the lower degree of trend, which is this. And where do you retrace? Wave 4 of a previous degree. Consolidation. Triangle. And then moon. So I don't expect this on ETH or Bitcoin, but I would not be surprised if one of the alts is gonna pull something crazy like that. But yeah, like you see, like this first wave of the triangle, it's really, yeah, it's really brutal, right? It's pretty brutal. So if you want, you know, you can wait and see how this develops, and you can enter here at the end. If we do a triangle and some alts, which I think we will, you can enter towards the end of this triangle as well. It's gonna be high probability trade. And just play this wave 5. Alright, so yeah, something like this I think on Bitcoin. Yeah, towards 100k maybe, something like this. This is a fear and greed index, and you know, every time on Bitcoin you reach this 10 level and the fear and greed index, here it was February 2018. February 2018 here. Then end of March here. Right, so every time you reach this level, it's then you had, right, this level, December 2018. Then, I mean, you had, to be honest, this one I don't really understand why it went that low in August 2018. It was there. I mean, I don't really see why it went that low. But then you had this Corona drop, March 2020, and again this drop of yesterday. Right, so when you reach this 10 level on the fear and greed index, it's usually not the right time to be bearish. Right, so that's for ETH and Bitcoin. Altcoin index, so yeah, again, I think we were yesterday when I did this video at 6,700 right there. And well, obviously I was not expecting such a brutal dump, but I had, I think, something like this. So same thing, wave 4 preceding degree. We also bounced here on this black Vegas wave, and yeah, it really does give me the vibes of potential wave 4 triangle as well, before we're gonna pull this wave 5 up there. Right, and this chart posted yesterday, same at 11:30, we were towards the bottom. I think it's what's gonna happen. Right, so RSI like clearly broke below this midline. So now I do expect this pink EMA to act as resistance for a while. Yeah, that's this triangle I was drawing yesterday. Still think exactly the same. I think the bottom is probably in. And I mean, you're gonna have some time to accumulate. I think we're gonna range. I think it's what's gonna happen. Still for the Altcoin index, this is the Corona drop in 45 minutes time frame compared to what we did yesterday in 30-minute time frame, and for me it looks very, very similar. So we had this first drop here, right? Then this bounce here. And then we had another drop with another bounce. Jeez, sorry. I don't know what's going on. Alright, here. Right there. Another dump. Another sideways. It's really crazy. It's exactly the same thing. Dump sideways, then dump, tiny sideways, dump, tiny sideways. Right there. Right there. And then finish him. And yeah, that's, I mean, it's crazy. It's exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same thing as the Corona drop of last year. So yeah, that's for the altcoin index. Another coin maybe we can look at, it's Litecoin. And this gives me the same vibes as what we had right there. 65% dump. What happened also as well? We took out this liquidity. I don't know if we took that one. Let's see. We took it. So all this liquidity taken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 were for of preceding degree. It's right there. So we retrace into that. Right here. Same thing, in my opinion. We took this liquidity. Boom, boom. This one as well. And then huge bounce from there, right? Just a very quick and then huge bounce. Like, I don't know. Yeah, 60% bounce, something like this. This time maybe a bit less, but it's very comparable. It's really the same thing. Same thing going on. And so in my opinion, the same thing. We're gonna have a last pump coming. And Litecoin, this is total too, so this is crypto market cap excluded Bitcoin. And man, like if you think we're gonna revisit this low, I mean, never say never, but yeah, good luck to you. Like, I don't think we're gonna go back down there. So expect sideways, and then so this is probably 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's do the count. It's probably, I did not do it actually, but and this is probably 1, 2, 3, 4. Wave 4 of preceding degree. Right there. Alright. So yeah, up we go after consolidation, in my opinion. The bounce in alt is insane. It's even like, we bounced even stronger than during the Corona dump, which is crazy. And well, maybe last chart, because I had many questions of people. Hey, should I get Bitcoin or alt? So this chart is total true divided by Bitcoin, which is basically a way to measure the market cap of altcoins, to chart altcoins against Bitcoin. And it's just, you know, pretty much another way to look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, right? So I do like this one because the Elliott count on that, it's super clear. Right. So we have this. Look at this. Wave 4 of preceding degree. Right. So that was this entire bear market retracing into the wave 4 of preceding degree. You can count this wave 4, I mean it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So either ABC or ABCW X ABCY, doesn't really matter. 7 swing corrective structure. No. This is very interesting to me. We reacted here with a jump in the Bitcoin dominance, which means that we had a small crash of alts against Bitcoin yesterday. So, what do you think happened? You think this is random? It's not random. It's the top of the wave 3 in this dominance chart, right? So now we're gonna have wave 4 and wave 5 coming, which means that, you know, I think alts are probably gonna be a bit sideways against Bitcoin, but ultimately towards the end of this bull run, I really do think that alts are gonna keep outperforming Bitcoin. And yeah, I'm pretty confident in the fact that we still have to move higher, right? We have this all-time high to take out. I don't think we're gonna fail to take it. So yeah, I still think we are in a wave 4 in general on the entire market, and we are gonna consolidate for the coming weeks or month for this wave 4, and we're gonna keep pushing later this year for this wave 5 coming to finish this bull market cycle. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.